What's up, everybody? Welcome to a rare Sunday stream. Shion, I see you're in chat. Joshua, Delphi, Lucas, Jacqueline, what's up? Didn't do a stream yesterday, so I was like, you know what? We'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, change things up a bit. Want to finally get started on Lostbelt 2. What's up, Saber? Rare Sunday streams have a higher rate than SSRs and FGO. Nice coffee. Ooh, do that, Shion. Let me know. I want to see you farm. We were gonna stream Camelot, but I'm not in the mental state right now to stream Camelot. I was gonna do that last night, but I was like too tired from the karaoke stream. Drew was too tired from the stream, so we're like, you know what? We'll just stream JP this time. Do Camelot some other day. Do I play Azur Lane on the same device as FGO? Unfortunately, so I can't do both at the same time, which sucks. I guess I suppose I could download Nox or something and move my account from my phone to Nox. Might do that. But then I won't be able to farm at, like, work. Anyone know if you can have Azur Lane on multiple devices at once? Because if that's the case, I'm putting it on my computer. Azur Lane's been, right now I'm trying to farm for, Queen Elizabeth. Oh, I can? Dope. Putting it on my computer then. What's good, Ifan? It's good, Chaos. PQ Natsu, thanks for subscribing. How goes JP? Fairly well. I still got a few things to take care of for summer. But other than that, doing good. I need to farm those bracelets so I can finally get my Valkyrie and my Scotty leveled up. In terms of gameplay, is Azur Lane good? I find it fun, but it's kind of like very low intensity gameplay. It's not like FGO or Grand Blue Fantasy. Like, I literally have it on autoplay the majority of the time. The more fun aspect of Azur Lane to me is just the collecting and leveling and grinding, stuff like that. It's not as deep gameplay wise as FGO, but it's fun, especially if you like bullet hells. And yes, now is a good time to start. It can't be worse than the Fox's shield. Nothing's worse than Kaga and Akagi. You got trolled massively by FGO, what happened? Hey, what's up, Clash to You Fall? I finished Lostbelt 1. We're just starting Lostbelt 2. Literally just starting. I figure it's about what? A month after the actual Lostbelt came out. It's about time we started. You have to go get food. Don't worry, you can get food and come back. I'll probably still be streaming. Be on for like a couple hours. Probably until, like, what time is it? 5? Probably be on to, like, around 7 for 2 hours or so. I also got 5-star Spook in the Ilya banner. I ended up getting Nightingale. Does Mecha Ilya have the threat to humanity trait? Maybe then we'll get Foreigner Liz for Halloween. That'd be dope. I'm down for that. Foreigner Liz. Hey, what's up, my crab? Sup, Vrax? The summer event was weird this time around. It's really grindy, but I like the themes. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it as a whole. I think I liked it more than the second summer, though. Way more than the second summer. Even though the second summer had Nero. I think the second summer had the best servants, honestly. Nero, Fran, Nobu. Had a really good cast of servants. Maid Alter. Nido Chris. Oh yeah, second summer had the best servants. Yoko Mai, thank you for subscribing. Ultimate Idol Tentacle Ellie Chan. She did get the first welfare alter ego, so maybe she'll get the first welfare foreigner too. The excitement when you don't understand what they're talking about because it's JP. Yeah, but you get the intense feel because of the music. Oh yeah, and Raiko. I always forget about Raiko. What's my team in Azur Lane? I have, what was it? Laffy, Z23, and Belfast in the front. And then I have Nelson, Illustrious, and Kaga in the back. And I forget who's in my second fleet. My second fleet was just like my farming fleet, so it like alternates a lot. I think it was Indianapolis, Prince Eugene, and somebody else. Yeah, my second fleet is all just like, I need to farm these people. Oh, Ark Royal. That's who I was farming. I love Ark Royal, but she's so squishy. My guess is he will be playable later. I don't know how much later. But he's so prevalent. Like, he has to be playable at some point. He's too important to the series to not have a servant. I will Faku his life. Where did you add me? On Azur Lane or JP or NA for FGO? Right now my Akagi is only like level 40 or 35 or something. The Lostbelt trees also have the threat to humanity trait. Yo, we out. MH Check's about to do some work. JPFGO. Okay, cool. Good luck. Hope you get BB. Is Kide Rasputin? I don't know too much of the story for Lostbelt. I think he is, or at least he's posing as Rasputin. It's one or the other. Sup, Zeke? This is Fate Grand Order JP. Idea on who's the next Santa? Well, so far these Santas are following the pattern of always being the enemy of the chapter. So the first one was Santa Alter. Saber Alter was the main enemy of the first chapter. Then we had Jolter Lily. Jolter was the main enemy of chapter 2. Then we had Altera. Altera was the main enemy of Chapter 3. So I'm guessing we'll probably get like Santa Media Lily? Or Santa Media? One of those two. But yeah, my money's on Media. Or Uriel. We get like a Santa Uriel. Well, Uriel wasn't really an enemy for that chapter. Or they can break it and give us like Santa Herc. My drink, what's the name of my drink? My drink is just coffee in my Vegeta cup. Just coffee. Alright, so this is what I was trying to do for this. We should only pick quick servants. I want to do a test. I want to see how good Scotty really is. So let's build a quick team using Scotty. So name some quick servants. Scotty is going to carry us through all of Lostbelt 2. All of it. Yeah, this is Super Saiyan 2 coffee. Okita. Valkyrie, Pavarotti. Alright. Let's see. Checks Alter. Ooh, Matrix Alter is good. We'll grab an Okita. Oh, I have to use this Mosh? Are you serious? Fuck off. We'll throw in my only level 80 Scotty. I'll throw in MHX Alter. I saw Ku. Like having my Ku in the back row. Dante's Rider Alter. Loli Dusa. No worry, there's plenty of fights left. We'll get through all these people. Rider Alter. Where are you? There you are. This, give me that. You can have 2030. You can have Sakura Craft Essence. What was that? Sakura Craft Essence. And your support. And Ku, we can throw you on a give me Halloween ones. There we go. We need a quick Mystic Code. Let's go with the summer one. I like this one. Perfect. How many rolls for that NP5 Mysterious Heroine X, Mysterious Heroine Double X? A lot. I got her while I was NP2ing BB, so a lot. I don't know how many quarts exactly, but a lot. I think I spent around in total, probably around like what, 800 quarts to get BB to NP2. So within that 800 quarts, I got MHX, MH XX. It's an NP5. I don't have OG MHX on this account. I only have it on NA. One of the few servants I have in NA and not in JP. Gil and Waver, I don't have in JP either. Do you think that they should make a Kide servant with Angra Mainyu in his body? I'm down for anything, but I don't think we'll get that before we get the Rasputin. So maybe it's like a... I think we'll get Rasputin first. And if that was the case, he'd probably get like 4 stars. You failed at getting BB, but now you're the proud owner of an MHXX NP2. Well, that's good prize. The more I've been using MHX, the more I've liked her. Like, she's really, really good. I've been using her to farm a lot of summer, and she comes in handy a ton. So, she's actually a really good art servant. My Ku's not NP2. Is my Ku NP2? I'm pretty sure my Ku's NP5. My crew prototype is level 1. Favorite servant after Epic of Remnants? My favorite Lostbelt servant is probably... I love Anastasia, even though I don't have her. So it'd probably be Anastasia. Hey, this is Lostbelt 2. What's up, Mooncell? It is NP2? Really? I'll look at it again. I do have Ivan, yes. Ivan is... You know what? Ivan is probably my favorite gameplay-wise. Ivan has been an absolute beast every time I've used him. Like, he's just so ridiculously good. He's so tanky. He's so strong. Oh, I just love Ivan. I love Ivan. I don't think MHX OG got any love in the last few months. I haven't seen anything from her since her interlude, I think. That was unintentional, but yes, he is a beast, pun intended. Isn't even a cross between Francis and Iskander. He's sorta, kinda is. He's less... It's funny, because he's not really a support in the way that Iskander and Francis Drake are. Like, he doesn't have any team-wide buffs or anything, but he is just... His Buster down really helps the team. So yeah, I guess he kind of like an indirect Buster Rider support. He does have his buff removal from the enemies and all of that. Any idea why Ku Proto did not get the NP buff that Ku did? Good question. Good question. I don't know why Ku got an NP buff to begin with. The least of all servers that needed a buff was Ku. MHX doesn't get enough love. I love MHX. MHX Alter is probably my favorite of the MHXs, but OG MHX is great too. Yeah, no, Ivan's skills are just broken. They're legit broken. That Buster buff is broken. The buff removal on the enemy is broken. Like, he's just dumb. Hey, what's up, 20KSL? I'm doing good. How are you? I'm guessing it was Hercules because I think we're fighting Berserkers for this map. I love the Rider Alter art. It's one of my favorite Final Ascension arts. That is true. It did need an evade pierce. You gotta go into work hella early tomorrow, though? That sucks. Early Mondays are the worst. Cool, this dude's so big I can't even see his head. Go for some stars. He has a ton of HP too. This is not gonna be easy. God damn. God. Okay. Dick. I feel like he's just gonna kill Scotty next turn now. Let's go with... hopefully get some good NP games. Yeah, he's just gunning for Scotty. Okay, cool. It's good to know. He's just gonna kill Scotty immediately. I don't have an evade, right? No. Now that I'm done with the Ilya Servant review, I'm gonna do the Neurofest guide, but I want to do some some Servant reviews first. I want to go over the Strengthening quest that we got in JP, because I want to change the scores on Dante's and Nightingale and Arturia. And then I should have the Neurofest guide out after that. So, she's gonna die. There's not much I can do about that. I suppose what I could do is if we live next turn, we probably won't. Live? Alright, this giant was just a dick. Giant's Focus Divine? That makes sense. Thanks for the heads up. I was wondering why he was just focusing Scotty. I'm like, this guy's just being a dick to Scotty for no fucking reason. Come on, first fight I didn't even get to use her to her full potential. The Mysterious Heroine X Altar banner is usually up for Valentine's. It's gonna be up for Valentine's in NA. So 2019 Valentine's. For Scotty. Scotty's not making a strong showing just yet. Yeah, so now he's just gonna focus Coup. That's fine. Go for the Coup chain here. The almighty NP2 Coup has appeared. Alright, he's gonna Noble Phantasm right now. Now watch him hit Mysterious Heroine X. He's just gonna kill MHX now. You're... oh, I fucking hate this son of a bitch giant. Fuck this giant. Fuck this giant to hell. I hate this giant. I hate this son of a... I swear he has AI that's just like, what's the worst thing I can fucking do right now? Oh, fuck this giant. I knew it was gonna happen. What? One person on the team doesn't have an evade? Kill. No, I don't know more than the Chimera. Chimera is just a whole different level. I should have given everyone NP gain. I should have given everyone, like, kaleidoscopes. That's what I should have done. Is Valkyrie any good? She's good with Scotty, but outside of that, not really. Well, now we get to see the NP2, the mighty NP2 coup. And there we go. NP2, good enough. Coup put it in work. You know, I don't know why Ku's only NP2. I could have sworn he was NP5. I don't think we're going to get an event in between now and Neurofest. Next up in JP is going to be a rerun of Neurofest, probably. And then we'll get the new Neurofest, and then we'll probably get maybe... I don't think we'll get anything between now and Halloween. Like, we'll get the rerun of Neurofest, the new Neurofest, and then the rerun of Halloween and the new Halloween. I guess you can kind of maybe squeeze an event in there. If you could, it'd probably be Prisma Ilya. But my guess is we're still going to get the Neurofest before Ilya. If we're going to get a new event, I think it's going to be in November. Alright guys, name some more quick servants. Hopefully this time Scotty won't get killed quite as quickly. Ooh, Nyalter is a good pick. Nyalter is a good pick. I'm gonna go double Scotty and see if that makes any difference. Assuming there's somebody with a Scotty here. Oh, Achilles is good. Ushi. We'll go with, Nyalter. Jack is a Ripper. I don't have Skyhawk. We'll keep Dante's and Ryder Kentucky as well. Riders are up here. Change this around. I'll give her... No, actually, she's fine with that. She can keep that. You, right off the bat, are getting something that improves NP gain. See, the bad thing about my JP account is I have nothing that really improves NP gain that much. Like, I have this, but I don't have it limit broken. You can just grab imaginary around. We're good. Yeah, I need craft essences that actually improve my NP gain for JP because I have none. All of them are not limit broken. Hey, welcome, Lenny. Glad you can make it. How do I rate Sieg? I haven't used him at all. Like, at all. From what I hear, and based on his skill set, he looks like just a better farmer caster than most. I wouldn't really use him like much, because if you have Nidochris, he's kind of obsolete. But he's a decent farming caster. I don't have the Meteor Craft Essence in JP. Yeah, Masha's outfit is beautiful, but she's garbage with the skills she gets from it. Well, we get a new Nerofest, but it always has the old Nerofest. Didn't we get a rerun of Nerofest last year though, where it had the old events from the year before, and then after a certain time, it unlocked the new events. Vincent, thanks for subscribing. Whether the Mosh suit gets an upgrade in the new chapters. I hope it does. It should. I feel like it's going to be a Camelot thing where after a certain Lostbelt chapter, she just gets a crazy power buff. Is Jolter Berserker the best 4-star nuker? Probably, because you're going to have her automatically NP5. She has 2 attack buffs. She has a Buster Brave. Like, she's probably the best 4-star nuker. Yeah, I'd say so. I had to do some testing, but I think that's fair to say. I think Herc has higher attack than her, but she has more buffs than he does. Right. This doesn't charge for... I don't think I have this maxed out. It's not 50%. It's level 7. Let's do this first. Yes. Arch quick chain. Is Mordred better than Arturia? I'd say so. I like her I love Mordred's defensive buff and the NP charge it gives. And I just find that Mordred does more damage for whatever reason, even though I think statistically what's her name? Arturia should do more damage with her Noble Phantasm. I think. Don't want to waste 2 of these on you. Yeah. Just so we can start this off with a chain. Yeah, Jolter, Berserker, and Merlin can probably wreck face. Also, that song that plays during her Noble Phantasm is amazing. Perfect. I'll save your NP, but I want to put the evade on just in case. Why is Mosh using some mechanical stuff? I don't know the exact reasons. There's some story reasons behind it. But I don't really spoil myself for JP, so I don't know the exact reason why. If I go for a quick chain here, I'd probably die. So I don't know the exact reason why she has all that mechanical armor on. But, yeah. We'll find out in NA soon enough. Is there another Gouda Gouda rerun that NA, yes, we do get another Gouda Gouda rerun. I think it's next year. I don't think it's this November. I think it's like sometime next year. Oh, can she kill a fucking giant? Let's do this. Wreck this fucking giant. Wreck this fucking giant. And we got a Brave Chain. That's it. Wreck this fucking giant's face. I don't think NA should speed up. We're going at a fine pace. Servants I'm excited for NA. Right now I'm really excited for Musashi to come and Ishtar. Damn, that did a lot of damage. Merlin should be around, Merlin should be around December. He comes out with Babylon, pretty much, right after Babylon. I'm not that excited for Merlin. I'm not a Merlin fan. He's alright. I mean, like, obviously he's broken. I just, as a character, I don't really care for him that much. And he's in between a bunch of characters I do care about, like King Hassan and Ishtar and Musashi, so I'm not going to roll for him. Yeah, exactly, Luke. Lucas has a good point. I have a personal life outside of FGO. I don't want FGO. It's hard enough for me to keep up with the spotlights and event guys as it is. I don't want... If we got Korea speed, I'd be, like, locked in my dungeon 24/7. How bad is Berserker Atlanta? She's not terrible. It's just that she only does damage with her crits. Outside of her crits, she does, like, almost no damage for a Berserker. I would say she's very similar to her Archer version, where she doesn't do as much damage as other servants in her class, and she's just heavily reliant on crits. But if you can give her crits and you have her with Scotty or something like that, then she's super good. But outside of that, not very good. Yeah, the Dayon spotlight is out, along with Tamamo Cat. Mosh has the armor in order to connect to her demi-servant powers, which are locked down after the final singularity. Oh, okay. Without the armor, she needs a command seal. Makes sense. That makes sense. What the fuck is happening, JP? Why is there a lowly Da Vinci? Why isn't there a lowly Da Vinci in NA, is my question. Yeah, I heard about that Korea wants to catch up with JP, like, at the end of the year, which is... That's so fucking weird. That's so... Imagine the, like, I don't understand how that works as a business strategy. Like, there's so much... So basically for a year, Korea is just like, event, like no downtime at all. Just event with on top of event, on top of event, on top of event. New servant, like every day, like it's just crazy. Every week there's a new servant, there's a new event going on, just so you can catch up to JP. And then when you catch up to JP, it's gonna be slow as fuck, because JP is not a very fast-moving game. It's like we get a new event every so often, and there's gonna be like, you're gonna go from breakneck pace, where everyone is used to getting servants every other week, basically, and getting new events every week, to suddenly not getting a new event for a month or two. People are not going to like that. You can't just go from super fast to, like, slow. You got to be steady and consistent. So I never got that strategy. It doesn't make any sense to me. Did I see Kiyoshi-san's FGO Fest anniversary video? I haven't seen it. I don't think so. Is that the one where he said he lost his wallet? If so, yes. Other than that, no. If it was a different one. Where are the updated John and Emiya spotlights? Hopefully I'll have those out next week before the Nero Fest. It depends, though. Well, no, because I think they're going to announce Neurofest on the... There's an event September 1st. There's like a con on September 1st. I think it was like Crunchyroll Con or something. And FGO has a panel. So my guess is they're going to announce Neurofest for that panel on Sunday or Saturday. So we shouldn't get any announcements until then. And if that's the case, I might be able to finish the Emiya re-evaluation spotlight. They're skipping reruns, so maybe they'll use them to cover the gap. I guess so. It makes sense. But still, it's just weird. Neurofest is a like a gauntlet, basically. It's like it's an event, but it's more of a boss rush than anything else. It's like a bunch of challenge events, a bunch of challenge quests on top of each other. It's usually the hardest quest of the year. So like the hardest challenge quests of the year are reserved for Neurofest. So people look forward to it in that respect. Name some quick servants. I actually want to use Dante's in the front. See if we get a... I don't think anyone has Achilles on my friends list. Am I going to use Kuproto here? I'll put him in the back. He'll die immediately. None of my friends have Achilles. Sad day. I'll take Drew's coup, though. I want to put Dante's up front. We'll do you a favor, put coup prototype in the back. He'll die as soon as he comes out, but we'll have him there. Oh no, I do have him at level 70, right! Okay, yeah, I had to level him up for the spotlight that I did on him. Right, so he's actually level 70. You know what would be hilarious? Let's just move him to the front. This will be the one time I actually use coup prototype. And now watch this cost me the entire match, basically. Actually, I don't think I can fit. No, I can't fit the craft dust inside. Oh, that's Deermud. Nope, never mind. Why am I so stupid today? Coup prototype is definitely level 1 then. Where's my coup prototype? There you are. Well, level 11. Close enough. And we'll give this... That's how much I use coup prototype and Deermud. I can definitely tell them apart. They're all the same to me. They're all not cool. What do I want to use on you? Maybe imaginary round works on you? No, we'll give you Actually, you know what? We'll just use this on you. That's fine. Yep, we're gonna get killed. Am I done with Summer 3? No. Yes and no. I basically just need to finish the ladder. I got everything I wanted from the shop. I got NP5 Jolter. I got all the Ascension materials for her. I'm done with the event itself. I just need to finish the getting 3 million points, which I'm not too concerned about. Later, Yuma. Oh no. Yeah, I was just doing quick servants. Bad Lancers. Damn, I wish I had Yuma instead of Coup prototype right now. So far, Scotty is what? 1 for 1. She was pretty good last fight, but the first fight she got destroyed by a giant. So let's see how she does. Let's see if she can save this Coup prototype-led team. Fate Strange fake event hype. I would love a Fate Strange fake event, but I think the didn't the author for that say he didn't want his servants to be in FGO until the novel was finished? Or was that another author? I don't think Scotty needs buffs per se. If anything, I'd be upset if Scotty got buffs before Osakabe Hime. But I would say Scotty's probably the weakest of the trio. Like Merlin is way better, Tamamo's way better, and then Scotty's OP, but not as OP as the other two. You'll grab your Coup Proto up to 90 and 10 so I can use him in NA. Thanks. Oh, that's right. When does the new Extella drop in NA? I actually want to stream that, the new Fate Extella game. Is it supposed to be like September? Was it that? Was it on September? Yeah, I think that's the thing that's killing Scotty, is that she doesn't have as much sustain. Like, a heal would have been great. Yep, Jaguar Man is pretty strong. She's actually very strong. The strange fake author wrote in Kiru's interlude. That's pretty cool to know. I do like how they integrate all like the different authors, like Gen Iribochi wrote the Fate Zero event and all of that. That's kind of really cool. I like that the game goes to that length in order to do its stories. I do wish they would do a collab with like another series though. What's my main now, NA or JP? I don't know. I'd say they're both equal. Like, I don't have one where I consider a main over the other. Because which one I focus on more depends on what's going on. like, I'm more focused on NA than I am on JP now because Prisma event just started. But I was more focused on JP than NA because of the summer event before. So it just switches focus. What's up, Big Mark? And I consider both accounts extremely valuable. Yeah, there's a new Extella game, Extella Link. It's out in JP, I just don't know when it comes out in NA. I was gonna get it in JP, but yeah, the Fate Extella really, like, the gameplay loop, if you're not a fan of Dynasty Warriors, is really, really boring to you. I like Dynasty Warriors, so I did like the first Fate Extella, but the majority of it is a story. It's just like a visual novel within a Musou game. So I would not play it in Japanese because like 50% of the fun is actually reading it. You think it's better to burn apples in Neurofest or Xmas? Both, because of the lottery system. But one or the other doesn't really matter, because the main reason is unless Neurofest lottery doesn't have mats that you need. I would say just judge it based on which one has the ascension materials that you want the most. But in either or, it's worth it because you're going to get a lot of QP. You're going to get a lot of mats from it, so. Set for winter? Damn it. How am I going to use apples for feather in the Prisma, or use for, well, I don't have any apples, so that doesn't help. I have 0 apples in NA. I'm not gonna use them for feathers in Ilya. I'm just gonna save them for Neurofest. I'm just gonna use cold hard quartz, rainbow apples for Neurofest, and that's it. Tips for saving gold apples. Well, the best tip I can give is never use gold apples until like the last 3 to 4 days of the event. A lot of people use gold apples like immediately. I would say don't ever use them until the last 3 or 4 days of the event, because if you farm it naturally with your natural AP, you'll realize you can get through a majority of it without relying on apples. And then when you get to that point where it's like 3 days left or whatever, and then you only have like a couple of things left in the shop, you'll end up burning a lot less apples. But other than that, not really. No tips for conserving. Do some interludes. I think some interludes give you apples. Or is that, no, when you get, no, do you get apples from interludes or when servants get their bond up? I think if you get the lower level servants, like 3 stars and 2 stars and 1 stars to like bond 6 and 7 and stuff, they give you apples, if I'm not mistaken. I do have apples for JP. I have about 50. Am I going to go to Anime NYC Comic-Con? I'm not going to Comic-Con. I am going to Anime NYC. So if you're going to be around for Anime NYC, Savior, I will see you there. I'm sure Mark and Shion's nowhere near us. I'm sure Mark and Byrne will also be around for Comic-Con or for Anime NYC. Bronze servants give apples. There we go. Bronze servants give apples. So bond up those bonds. Honestly, if you put like some of the bronze servants in the back of your party whenever, and you just play the game normally and you farm normally, because the requirements for their bond are a lot lower, you'll just get a bunch of apples. you'll end up just getting a bunch of apples. You're going to the Crunchyroll Expo next weekend? Dope. Yeah, that's what it was. It was Crunchyroll Expo. That's, FGO also has a panel there, which I think they're going to use to announce Neurofest. So, if you're there, let us know in the Discord. live message us on Discord whenever they announce something. Is Summer BB as broken as they say, or is she just really good? She's not broken. She has skills that are broken, but her problem is that she's offensive instead of support. So, like, her offensive aspect isn't very good because she's a moon cancer and she has, like, no class advantage over anything except rulers or avengers, which you barely face. So, she's not broken, but she's extremely good in certain team comps. Like, crit teams, she's amazing. We're gonna get... I love how I brought Coup Prototype to fight a Saber. Fuck me. I'm assuming I just have to get one of his NP bars down. Which we're not going to do. Oh yeah, that's right. Comic-Con is hosting a separate anime event. I heard about that, but I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Maybe we'll go to that one. Maybe, but no promises, because I don't know yet. It depends on the cost. I think I saw tickets for it, and it was weird. Like, the cost structure was, there was no weekend pass. You could only pick certain days. And it was, like, in a weird area. So maybe, but I'm not sure. If I do go out, I'll announce it to other people so everyone can, maybe we can do, like, a mini meetup or something. What's up, Pen? Congrats on Ilya, and it's going pretty well. New Emiya Spotlight when? Hopefully next week. Is it worth doing this right now? It is. I don't think I did his interlude, by the way. I don't think I did his interlude, so... This won't do as much damage as you think it will. Even Jack is not going to help us that much for this. Yeah, if only I had Yurma to charm him. It's $20 on Thursday and Friday, and $25 on Saturday and Sunday. Is it $25 Saturday and Sunday, like, each day, so $50 total? Because if that's the case, then probably. I mean, $50, it's not much. And we'll probably just do Friday or Saturday and Sunday. Or maybe we'll do Friday and Saturday, actually. Sunday is usually dead, or... I'm gonna go for a quick chain here. Without Scotty, though. Is Emiya Ultra better than OG Emiya? Not really, no. They do different things, but I would say OG Emiya, once he gets his buffs in, like his crit buffs and all that, he's more of a solid all-arounder. Yes, I am greatly enjoying Azur Lane. I love it a lot more than, like, I thought I was gonna like it, but I love it. I absolutely love it. A lot more than I even thought I was. I could get 100% crit, but no, I'd rather get some NP gain and crit stars here. Please don't. Please. Oh, you son of a bitch. Yes, and I'd probably do Friday, Saturday, $45. Pretty good price. So he's gonna kill us. Protection from arrows. My only hope is that he, I don't know, that he hits Ku while Ku's protection from arrows is up. And even then, we're not gonna do much damage to him with Jack, so I have nothing that kills him. We should have taken who's a good quick archer? I guess Atlanta's the only quick archer. Damn, and he took out all my protection from arrows. God damn. I don't think I can win this either, unless Jack pulls through in the clutch. He has to target Jack right now with his Noble Phantasm, is what needs to happen. Please target Jack. If he targets anyone else aside from Jack, I'm screwed. I have no chance. No, so it wasn't his real Noble Phantasm then. I don't have Tristan. Billy the Kid's level 1. I gotta keep Scotty alive. I don't have anything to do this with. No. I need Scotty's Noble Phantasm up. Mary and Anne, but they're not quick though. Hey, welcome back, Shion. You just came back in time to see me get destroyed. Rip Ku. I don't use an emulator. I use SideSync, which is for Samsung phones. It just projects my phone screen onto my computer. Alright. This is good. This is a good spot to be in. This is actually not a bad spot to be in. Do I want to go for damage here, or do I want to go for more stars? I could get a damage. No, we'll do a quick brave chain, or we'll do a brave chain. No, yeah, they're quick, but I'm talking about archers to take out the Sigurd. I don't have any art or quick archers. I do have Billy, but he's level 1. So he doesn't help me much. Yeah, you're right. Santa Altera. And Rip Kentucky. Oh, you're right. I have Atlanta. I guess we could do a team of Atlanta, Santa Alter with Uriel in the back. This isn't going to be enough to charge you up, is it? Oh, it is. Good. I'm going to give you a quick buff. And defense down on you. Perfect. And take off that quick buff from you. And then we got a brave chain going. Just believe in Billy. Don't forget Steno. Nyanta's so bad. It's just that, yeah, she's not gonna do much. Like, she'll do more than Prototype Ku did, that's for sure. Oh, no, never mind, we win. OP, we won. Don't know what the requirements for that fight were, but we did it. Scotty 2-1. I'd say Scotty won us that. She kept us alive, I guess, long enough to do whatever the hell needed to be done there. If I don't buy my tickets before the 9th, they won't be mailed to me, and I have to pick them up at the event. You know what? I'll ask Drew and Cursed Arm Chris if they want to go. Maybe we'll plan out something, and if we do, I'll let you know. I'll probably make a video just saying, hey, we're going to go to Anime NYC during Comic-Con. So thanks for letting me know. Pet Eevee for you? My cute Eevee. I find it funny, I didn't know how it ends there. I have no idea what we're doing, so I'm like, I'm just glad. I'm glad it ended there. 2 Ushi faces next, so Ushi and Assassin Ushi. Eevee is the new Drew. I would trade Drew for a talking Eevee in a second. No offense to Drew. I'm sure he would trade me for a talking whatever his favorite Pokemon is too. Be right back DMing Drew. This chair is only for Drew, Chris, and Eevee, as far as I'm concerned. A talking Starmie. Yeah, he would. He would easily trade me out for a talking Starmie. Yeah, NA is 2 years behind JP. Does the Eevee's voice sound like Drew's Serenity? It's a Jamaican Eevee. Eevee! Eevee, man! Eevee! Fuck, now we need to make Jamaican Eevee a thing. Maybe I could put like a Jamaican Rastafarian beanie on my Eevee and let's go Eevee. E-weed. Whoa! You ain't looking so great, Sherlock. What's my favorite evolution? Sylveon, followed by Glaceon, followed by Umbreon. But yeah, Sylveon's just too beautiful. Look at... Where are you, Sylveon? Get over here. Look how look how adorable this Pokemon is. And it's a fairy type. Just the most beautiful, beautiful Eevee evolution. I look forward to my Ghost Eevee, though, with Gen 8. We need that Ghost Eevee. Or in a Dragon Eevee. Yo, if we get a Ghost Eevee and a Dragon Eevee, that's it. We could do a Poison Eevee, too. It was supposed to be a Poison-type Eevee, I think, or something. Umbreon #1, scrub. Umbreon used to be my favorite, but Glaceon is just too lit, and Sylveon is just too adorable, so... Espeon's good too, Xion. I love Espeon. Like, all the evolutions are just great. Except Jolteon. Jolteon's kind of weird. But the rest of them are great. An Eevee-type Eevee. I like how he's still just, like, calmly talking. Like, I seem to be missing an arm. Let me give a lecture on some exposition on the game for you. How dare you? I'm sorry, Jolteon just looks weird to me. I love, like, Jolteon's good in terms of, like, it has Pin Missile and it's electric type, but I don't want a spiky Eevee. I can't cuddle a spiky Eevee. It's gonna hurt me. It's like a porcupine. Flareon is whack. It's just a red and fluffier Eevee. Alright, let's, you know what, we said Ushi team, we're gonna do Ushis, let's do Ushis then. My Ushi's not level 90, so I'm gonna take a friend's Ushi, or level 80 rather. There we go. Ushi. Did I do Ushi's interlude? I don't think I did. Did I do Ushi's interlude? I hope I did. Probably not. I don't remember doing it. Did I do your interlude, Ushi? I didn't. I bet I did not do your interlude, did I? Oh no, I did. Right? Like, yeah, I did. Quick card up. Okay, cool. You can keep. Actually, no. It would make more sense for you to have quick. Or I guess you have a quick buff and a attack buff on you, so this is actually fine. Well, actually, we'll give you this. You buff your Noble Phantasm damage too. And we'll put in Nyanta Alter, or Nyanta, Altera, and Uriel. Uriel's not really quick, but she can crit, so I'm counting her. This is a quick buff, right? Quick and critical. Fair enough. And 4 stars every turn. Oh no, I don't want you to have that. I want you to have a limit broken Kaleido. That's what I want you to have. Beautiful. Why don't I go get a new account and do Camelot with just AoE servants? That's fine. Of course, you again. NA's doing well. I see people saying NA's doing horribly. NA's doing pretty damn well. What servants I don't have Waver. I don't have Gil. I don't have Merlin. I don't have... There's a lot of servants I don't have. I don't have Ostakabe Hime. I don't have Anastasia. Both of who I wailed for and did not get. Why is Mosh wearing a VR? Something to do with story about her needing to access her demi-servant powers and all of that. Mosh is playing her VR game. No Merlin, my account is trash. I don't want Merlin on my account. The only way I would get Merlin is if they put Merlin in, like, a gacha with Anastasia or something, and I accidentally, like, rolled him. Other than that, I don't want Merlin. I don't have Gramps, no. I don't have Gramps because I rolled for Musashi. And I think I had like no quartz by the time Gramps came out. And I was like, oh well. At least I got Musashi and Ishtar. You need Sigurd for your edgy pretty boy collection. Oh yeah, I can't wait till Merlin comes out and literally everyone's friends list is just Merlin. All Merlins. Alright. Now I assume I have to get his whole HP bar down to 0 at least once. And I think we can do that. Not with these two, but I think we can do that with Atlanta. And definitely with Uriel. Give me them crit stars. All those stars. God damn, so many stars. Alright, he's gonna kill Ushi really quickly right now. I wonder if it's worth it. How much does this give me? Not enough. I just want both Uchis to live. Perfect. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. I could use this on me right now and do an NP chain. Oh, not even 50. Damn it. That was a waste. I'll save the heal for Scotty. I'm also saving for Cleopatra. I think that's the next time I'm going to roll the gacha in NA is for Halloween. That did like no damage. That did absolutely nothing. Absolutely no damage. Scott, you should go to the voice. At least Scotty's still alive. Oh, I'm gonna take a Noble Phantasm right away. And he has a quick down. Perfect. Actually perfect. I should save this for his Noble Phantasm. Actually, no, because then Scotty can... Yeah, we got this. And this will make... Yeah, this will work. I expect us to do some decent damage because she's NP5. Not bad. Do a Scotty chain. Actually, I'll do this. Or I can get crits. Let's go for damage. Let's go for damage. What are the pull rates on Danmachi? I did notice they're really, really high. And I haven't played it in a long time, though. Oh, rip. %2 for a 4-star. I think Azur Lane has ruined me for what I consider good rates, because their rates for a SSR are 7%. So this is gonna suck. I should go for NP gain.
Yes.
No, my favorite thing about Azur Lane though is it encourages you to do one roll per day, because if you do a roll, you basically get another cube to roll with, so it's like you lose nothing from doing a roll. So it's basically one free roll per day. So one free roll per day with 7% SSR drop rates. Beautiful. Man. Okay, now assuming Atlanta doesn't die this turn. Hey, what's up, Matthew? Okay, asshole. I like how he killed a fucking archer. Fuck off with that damage, though. Can I charm you? What's gonna end up happening is hopefully Uriel finishes them off. Yeah, Santa. Oh, you mean Altera? Is yeah. Santa Lily Altera is quick. Next time she's alive, and I'll re-click her for the ma. Man. Yeah, you want to nuke an archer again, please, with your dumbass crit? Alright. We can actually get... Fingers crossed, if he does not kill Uriel, we can actually do some... we'll actually get her NP up next turn. And we can end this. He went full Atlanta. I could risk it, but I'm not going to. We're just going to give you everything and hope you end this, Uriel. Yeah, Sigurd's crit damage is fucking absurd. I did say I would only use quick serves. Technically I said how good is teams with Scotty in them, but yeah, we did use Yuria, who technically isn't a quick servant. I still think she works well with Scotty, though. Which servants am I using my grails on? I haven't grailed anyone since Abigail, but I've grailed Abigail, Jolter, Nero Bride, Saber Fran, and Passion Lip. I don't know who I'm going to grail next. I might grail... I don't know. It's a tough question. Because I was going to grail BB, but I'm not sure now. I do want to grail her, but I'm not sure about that. Might grail Hokusai, but I'm not sure about that. So it's probably between BB and Hokusai for the next grail. I grail for waifu-ism. I haven't grailed Melt, no. I grailed Passion Lip. I do like Melt more than Passion Lip. I think Passion Lip is probably the only one I grailed kind of sort of for gameplay, where I was like, I just want 2 level 90 alter egos. But, oh, I also grailed Ibaraki. That's what I grailed. Where are my NA grails going? Well, I already put 2 into Nero, regular Nero. I don't want to do any duplicates between JP and NA, so I'm not going to grail Jolter, but I probably am going to grail Caster Umu, and then might do Archer Arturia. Not sure about that yet. If I get... I might also do Ishtar. Nope, can't grail Mosh. As much as you want to. Grail your brother's best waifu, Spartacus. Has the Sigurd crit meme started yet? Fucking crit. He nuked an archer of mine. He nuked Altera down to nothing from full. Yes, the Ushi Faces won, Power Mega. They didn't live, but they won. I do like Sigurd's Ascensions. I like all of his Ascensions, actually. And his animations are so amazing. I do feel cheated that we only got a couple of servants for Lostbelt 2. Like, I was really hoping we would get, I was really hoping for that Ilya. But, guess not. What's Masha's max level in NA? 70? Yeah, 70. Hey, Ophelia! Yeah, Xian. There's like an Ilya, Heaven's Feel Ilya pseudo servant in this chapter somewhere. Oh, yeah, Ilya Ultra Ego. Hopefully for New Year's. Maybe she'll be the Christmas servant. I don't know. Whenever she comes out, I'm wailing for her. I'm already, like, starting a fund that just, like, when these servants come out, I'm rolling like crazy for them. Ilya's definitely on there. Right now, it's Ilya and Brown Lancer. Whenever she comes out. Was it Canis? Canis? I heard that she was data mined to be a 3-star, but I don't know how accurate that is. I'll take it though. She'll be my favorite 3-star. Oh yeah, I'll definitely. I would grail the shit. If she's a 3-star, she's getting grailed to like 90 at least. Actually, now I hope she's a 3-star. I can NP5 her, grail her to 90, just give her all the love. Give her some foes. Ooh, definitely worth. Canis, perfect. I did not grill Angra, no. Oh, Quetzalcoatl's pretty damn broken. She's up there with Ozymandias in terms of best riders. Right now, I think the 3 best riders would probably be Ozymandias, Quetzalcoatl, and then Ivan. Achilles, I don't know what to feel about Achilles. He's kind of like, he's okay. He's not as broken as the other 3. Maybe with Scotty he's a lot better now, but from what I've seen of him, he's more like a weird hybrid tank. What about Thought Queen? Sorry, Thought Queen, as much as I love her, Ryder 5-stars are just too OP, and she's not up there with them. She's not up there to play with Ozymandias and Ivan. So she's more towards the middle, lower tier of the 5-star riders. What's up, Bryce? Why is she so good? Because she's just like basically a buster damage machine. She does ridiculous amounts of damage. She has a targetable buster buff with guts attached to it. She's just broken. She does so much fucking damage. I personally love my Thought Queen. And I think she's NP3, so she does a hell of a lot of damage, but I must admit that she is not, unfortunately, a top tier rider. Achilles equals quick Iskander, something like that. I would say Iskander is more offensive support, whereas Achilles is kind of a little bit more tanky. I think he has a taunt and an invincibility. And then I remember his Bondcraft essence is something stupid, like give everyone invincibility for a turn or something. What do I think of Lancer Banana Oni? I want to use her. Right now she's at level 1 for me, but I've heard good things about her. So I want to use her. I don't know how good she is just yet. Later, Shion. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time. The only thing that bothers me about the Banana Lancer is I'm just tired of Buster Lancers. Like, we have so many Buster Lancer 4-stars. Like, I was really hoping she would be quick or arts. But Buster Lancers, there's so many. I'm afraid to see how she compares to, like, Raiko and Vlad. What chapter are we on? 3. Lancer Kyohime is another one. Yeah, like, there's so many Buster Lancers. Not enough arts or quick Lancers. Are there any quick Lancers outside of, like, the 3-star ones? I'm trying to think if there's a quick 4-star Lancer right now. I don't think there is. Favorite third summer servant? It's between BB and yeah, it's between BB and Double X. I'm thinking right now it's leaning more towards BB. Although I also love Archer Jean. All right, Valkyrie, sure. Valkyrie and Shisho. And Parvati, she's underrated. I hardly ever see her. I always forget she's a Lancer. She's going to be hard to do a spotlight for because no one has her on my friends list. There's definitely a misbalance of power, though. There's too many Buster Lancers. We could use a few more Arch and Quick Lancers. I understand why MHX keeps that anti-saber niche, but I don't know. I feel like until we get like an Archer MHX, that anti-saber is not going to be all that impressive. On the bright side, if we ever do get an Archer MHX, she's going to be broken as shit. She couldn't be like an archer that already has class advantage, but then gets bonus damage against sabers, and then has bonus damage against Arturia faces. Oh my god, she'd be like, she'd be up there with Gil and Arturia. All right, Medusa Lancer's quick. I forgot Medusa Lancer is a thing. Oh man, I love Medusa Lancer too. I don't know why I always forget she exists. Why is Da Vinci a lowly? We'll find out soon in NA. I actually have no idea why. Yeah, I assume it has something to do with, like, she gets reborn as, like, a smaller form because it is more easy to conserve mana that way. Oh yeah, Nezha. Nezha's a quick Lancer. Damn, why don't I remember any of these Lancers? Like, this is the problem. All the quick Lancers are not memorable at all, except maybe Valkyrie. Wait, is Nezha quick, or is she quick Buster? I forget. Is her Noble Phantasm Buster or quick? I think it's Buster. Her NP's Buster, yeah, but she has a double quick. She has like a double quick Buster, and then she has like a quick damage and Buster damage up. So I guess she's semi-quick. Yeah, she's like a Buster quick hybrid. Great, now I'm hoping Canis is quick. I know she's not going to be, but I hope she is. I'll be really sad if she's Buster. I hope she... You know what? Canis should be a quick defensive Lancer. That'd be really cool. I don't know how viable that would be. Probably not very, but it would be really cool. Just to get something different. Good luck. I wish you luck rolling that Aresh. Do Arch Berserkers exist besides Vlad? I don't think so. Yeah, I guess Nightingale. But other than that, not really. It's mostly Quick and Buster Berserkers. There's no offensive Arch besides Vlad. Which is weird, because Arch Berserkers can kind of work like Vlad does, if you put them in the right team. Whereas Quick Berserkers don't work as well because they usually require a lot of setup, like to get quick stars or crit stars. So, I don't know. I feel like Arch Berserkers would, in theory, just be better to work with than Quick Berserkers. Enkidu is technically neither. He's clay. Yeah, he's clay. You want a berserker with no weakness. Good luck with that. That's gonna happen when we get Merlin Berserker. He's a berserker, but he has a skill that removes his weakness to everything. Yeah, MHX Alter does work good with Scotty as a support. We just used her earlier, and it wasn't bad, although Scotty died immediately, but still. Like, Scotty helps out a lot of these servants that were subpar without her, like Atlanta Alter, MHX Alter, Valkyrie. Do we have an Arch Rider? Nope, just Boudica. What's my opinion on Semiramis? She scares me constantly. She just spooks me every time she's in the gacha. She's I have her at NP2. But I don't know, to me she feels like a less good Cleopatra. I don't know why Semiramis is like, she doesn't really feel unique. She's just basically a wave-clearing assassin, but she doesn't do as much damage as Cleo with Imperial Privilege. Oh, Roland, yeah, I forgot. I always forget about the new welfares. Yeah, Ryoma's free too, so. Oh yeah, and Mordred Rider. There we go. I do like... One thing I will say about Semiramis, though, is that I do like her Buster down skill. Her Buster... her Buster resist down. I do like that because it's good setup for, like, Buster teams. But other than that, relying on Imperial Privilege when you're not Aussie. True. From E to S, how good is Achilles? I can't really say on the spot. I would have to do, like, actual analysis. But just giving, like, a range, I'd probably give him between, like... It'd probably be somewhere between C+ and B+. That'd be like a super broad range, but I can't see him getting an A. He'd probably be higher than a C+. He'd probably be like a B- or B+, or he'd probably be B- or B. Do I like Amakasashiro? I don't have an opinion on him. He's alright. I didn't really care for him much as a villain in Apocrypha. I don't hate him. Drew hates him. I don't really care too much about him. He's an okay villain. Oh, if you're saving for him, it's worth... He's not bad. He's pretty good. It's just that, I do like that he's a quick rider. Amakusa was right. Did somebody just get stabbed? No. Yeah, Amakusa does have good synergy with Semiramis. So, at least that's a point. You know who was really disappointing, though, for Apocrypha servants? I'm not a big fan of Chiron. Chiron is kind of just like... I constantly forget he's a servant. I was expecting him to be so much better than he actually was. How good is Summer Maven Yen? She's just average. She does good if she's teamed up with, like, Hokusai. But other than that, because she relies too much on her Noble Phantasm getting the defense down, and that's RNG based, so if she can get those defense down easily, like if you have a skill that lowers an enemy's debuff resist, then she can do really well. Other than that, her attack is super low. Her skills are kind of meh. So, unfortunately not too great. One of my thoughts on the FGO-JP tier list, you mean the App Media tier list? I don't like the App Media tier list. It jumps around too much. Every like, it basically is structured around whatever the new event is or whatever, which makes sense to some degree, but it's just so, like, one day somebody will literally be ranked at the bottom, and then tomorrow they'll be 10.0 top tier, and then the next day they'll be like a 5 point. Everyone jumps around too much. It's not consistent. There's always like a different rubric for how the person grades the servants. Like now all the quick servants are at the top and all the buster servants are at the bottom. It doesn't make any sense. It's just really, really weird and inconsistent. Plus it's structured, it seems to be structured around challenge quests, which is, meh. I'm not a fan of it. Avasporn is great. What was my best YOLO 10 roll? The one where I got the the Wall Street Journal took. The one where I had 2 Nero Brides and Jack. That was the best one. I don't think anything's ever going to beat that. We haven't used Alter yet. Let's do that. Let's use Double Scotty. If I can find a friend with Scotty. You joined the stream the moment I got Jack. Perfect. You joined at the perfect time then. We'll do Double Scotty. And I'll throw in Saber Alter Maid. And we'll see how good this team works. Any other quick servants you guys want to see on this team? I wish there was a quick foreigner. They'll never give Jack pants. Yours was the Da Vinci event rerun. 3 guesses who you got. I'm guessing Da Vinci. Well, I'm guessing Jolter, Jolter, and Jolter. Yep, today is quick memes. I actually will take this off here. Summer Skyhawk? Fine, fair enough. We'll use Summer Skyhawk here. Jolter and Da Vinci. Where is Skyhawk? She is a assassin, right? Force All Skyhawk faces. I don't have regular Skyhawk, so I can't make that happen, unfortunately. And who else? The altar. Who's my favorite servant in Fate Go personality-wise? Personality-wise? I would say it's either between Nero and Jolter. I tend to like those kind of like... No, it'd probably still be Nero. I love Nero's personality. But Jolter's a close second. I like Akindu last because he can, and Kiru's a good soloer, so... Did I test out command codes yet? Not yet. There's not really been a command code I really wanted to use just yet. My guess is they're still testing the waters to see what's OP and what's not OP. Which means eventually they're going to fuck up and we're going to get an OP command code. And that's when I will use the command code system. I'm waiting for them to do that. I'm waiting for them to like put a command code that's like, this buster card, if this is on a buster card, it will do 100% more damage. And I'm going to put that shit right on my fucking Herc or something, and it's over. Yeah, Summer Ibaraki's pretty dope. I like Ibaraki's personality in general. Waiting for the Merlin of command cards to come out. I do like how they're really playing with the mechanics of the game right now. Like, they released a servant that can freeze cards, which is something they've never ever done before. They're introducing these command codes. So, they're really playing with the mechanics of the game, which is interesting. Hopefully we get a couple of new servants that are just like, really switch up the gameplay mechanics. Can't imagine who it would be though. Is Sieg any good? He's good for farming, that's about it. He's a good NP. He's kind of like Mordred. He's like Rider Mordred. Like a caster version of Rider Mordred. Sieg is good for birding. I was tempted to burn my Sieg, but I held myself off. Yeah, Jekyll and Hyde servants would be... That's what I was hoping they would do for, I was really hoping they would do that for, Semiramis. Like, her Noble Phantasm would swap her between, or not even her Noble Phantasm, like, just maybe have a skill that just swaps her between caster and assassin forms. You know how dope that would have been if Double Summon was an active skill that she had? And she could swap between... She would be so unique and actually really, really good. And it wouldn't give her such a... It's not an unfair advantage because either way she's still going to have a bad modifier. So her damage is not going to be too high. But if you could just swap between caster and assassin forms and like her skills kind of are a little bit different between the forms, that would have been so much better. So much better. I can still burn him, there is still time, but the collector's soul in me says no, not yet. Wait until we get the Apocrypha rerun, then I'll burn him. Oh, I just realized these are assassin enemies. Saber's gonna get killed right now. I wonder if I should kill these things immediately before they Noble Phantasm and kill my... Oh shit, I probably screwed myself over here. Oh no, we can do this and kill one of them. Yeah, we'll kill one of these and then my Scotty can yeah, I don't like the way it's doing that. Boost my own NP. Kill this. Ryder Salter comes out next summer. She's part of the next summer event. She's the 5-star in the second gacha. Yeah, I love Scotty's music during her Noble Phantasm. It's so fucking epic. I knew it. I knew he was gonna fucking target Salter. Son of a bitch. Get off. Stop. Stop being so predictable, game. I'm tempted to NP right now because I know what's gonna happen. I really know what's gonna happen. But I won't. I'll biting the bullet on this. I'm hoping that this stupid thing does not crit my Salter. Of course he does. Of fucking course he does. I'm not playing games with this. No, I'm not playing on an emulator. I'm using side sync. Don't put hopes on this game. Every time I expect, like, if I just need one little thing, the game will never give it to me. I should know this by now. I'm not using her second ascension automatic dislike. Which single target saber should you roll for between Nero Bride and Musashi? Yeah, I'd say Musashi. I think Nero Bride... I'm not sure if I would say Nero Bride is better, but I think Musashi is pretty solid in terms of being an offensive saber. Like, she's probably the best offensive saber. The only reason I'm hesitating is because now we have Scotty and Okita, but I still think Musashi's better. Now let's see how much damage this is going to do. I'm guessing this is probably around 300,000. Hopefully, maybe not. Maybe I'm overestimating it. Maybe not. Close. Saber Ultra or Gawain? Saber Alter. And Gawain is kind of just too reliant on the sun being up. And even then, he doesn't really... Saber Alter is just better. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they rank Musashi so low. It's really dumb. It's a dumb list. I honestly don't like the at-media list. It's whatever servant has, like, the latest upgrade or whatever, or is part of the latest part of the meta, they'll just rank her higher. Whereas, I don't understand what the logic is for ranking Arturia higher than Musashi. It just doesn't make any sense. I guess she's a better farmer, but it eludes me. It eludes me the logic behind the at-media tier list. Sometimes they get it right. Like that Nidochris thing was pretty... I still wouldn't say Nidochris is a 10, but she's a lot better than people gave her credit for. So, either way, I'm going to end this here because it's already been 2 hours and I got some stuff to take care of, namely the second part of that Prisma Ilya guide. So thank you guys for joining me for part of the Lostbelt 2 stream. I'm going to try to get through this quicker before Lostbelt 3 comes out, so hopefully we'll have a few streams in the middle of the week and stuff so we can catch up. And I will see you guys next time. Sorry you just got here, Netaton. Go rewind it. It's going to be up on the channel. I'll see you next time, guys. Later.